Okay, so today I'm going to go over something a bit different. Today I'm going to go over how we do knife round sometimes on grid. Knife round can actually be pretty important, especially on maps such as grid, which is so difficult for a lot of teams to attack on, so easy to defend, so it can be pretty important that you get that knife round so you get the advantageous defense to start on. So I'll just go over how we do knife round. Sometimes this tactic, if everyone plays their positions, it's pretty hard to counter. So what we do is we basically set 4 people out along this main street, and the 5th guy goes upstairs there. So what we do is the people who are running to the right side of this truck will call out if they're rushing the gate. If they are rushing the gate, we have one person who just waits here and just covers this bottleneck area here. But if they are not rushing the gate, what we will do is we'll get him to fit into this corner, and he will wait for them to come past and knife them. Assuming that they haven't seen him. Of course, if they have seen him, there's no point in putting him there, so we just get him to cover this bottleneck here. We sometimes also put someone up on this jeep here or standing here as a distraction if they haven't seen the guy in that corner, of course, so that they're going for this guy standing here and this guy there will get him. If that's the case, there'll be 2 guys here, one here and one here. If they have seen him, he will stand there and we'll have 3 people standing alongside here. Now what we do when they start coming at us is the guy on the far right pulls back into this room and he waits and attacks them when they come through the door. And depending on whether we have 1 or 2 guys here, these guys just pull back to this area here, allowing this guy to get people from that side of the truck if nobody's attacked from this side. We're splitting up some of our forces, but we're putting these guys in positions where we can flank them quite easily. While that's all going on, our 5th player rushes up here at the start. If he gets a bad spawn, he might stop somewhere like here, but almost always he'll come to somewhere like here, and he will kill anyone who tries to rush upstairs and do a flank down there or through the back of this house. So like so, or like so, he'll hear them come and knife them. Then when it's called that these guys are starting to attack, this guy jumps out the window, knifes from behind. So that means that these guys who are coming through here pretty much would think that the whole team is here, 4 players. Maybe they figure the 5th guy is run around the house is flanking them, so they might have 1 person at that gate looking back. But most teams don't see you coming out that window, and you normally get a kill someone in the back, 1 or 2 guys. So that's how it works, and I actually have a video from a game we did yesterday which we produced this knife round tactic and actually worked really well. We didn't have any casualties, so that won us the defense. So here's that video. One more thing to note, of course this tactic is only useful when the enemy team comes through the main gate, which happens 19 out of 20 times. So it's just to note that you have to be flexible to adapt the tactic when they don't all come through the main gate. Just convention that most teams do that for knife round.